that we've been talking about your job, but I know you were a kid too. And down in Florida, you had your brothers, and I think you were a pretty good tomboy, don't you think?
Oh yeah, we put 3 bicycles together and made one, and then we stayed out on the bicycles all day long. And we had dirt roads, so it was sandy, but we rode those bicycles all day long. And Mom come out one night and said, "Come in and set the table for supper." And I was on the bicycle, and I went all the way down the road to the stop sign, which was quite a ways, and then I made a right, went to the next stop sign, and then when I came back, she was outside, and I said, "Oh man, I'm in trouble." So I turned around and went back up and came back down, did it the second time. I thought, if I'm going to be in trouble, I'm going to make it worthwhile, so I made another trip. Then when I come back, she seen I didn't care, so she didn't do anything. She didn't get in there and set the table. So I did.
You got away with it.
I got away with it. So if I'd have stopped the first time, I'd have been in trouble.
Tell us about some of the kids in that it's called the Palmetto that you used to play in. Tell us a little bit about it.
We lived next to a field that was full of palmettos, and there was a big pond down below it, and there were cottonmouth moccasins in there, and we used to play in those palmettos. And then one day we were out there running around, and the St. Louis kids and all of us kids, and there was a stump there, and I jumped up on the stump, and we were hollering back and forth and whatever. I looked down, and there was a big old snake going past the stump, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, let me out of here." Anyway, then from then on, we didn't play in there like we did before, because that was really scary, and they were everywhere. Mm-hmm. And so anyway,
you were really played with the boys. Did you play football? I heard that
we played football. They rolled me in the mud puddles. I was the only girl, and I was usually the captain of one side, and so I was bossy. And so the boys didn't like that. And Frankie Kinsvogel and the St. Louis boys, and then my brothers, which I had 4. And I was the only girl, but they used to roll me in the mud puddles. We used to have a time. We used to have to take the water hose and wash ourselves off before we could even go in the house. We were so muddy and dirty. But that was the best time of our life. And all kids should be allowed to do that.
You tell a story about Frankie and what he did.
Oh, Frankie's dad bought him a BB gun. And he was shooting everything. So I took the BB gun away from him. Well, he got it back, and he shot me in the middle of the back.
Man, did that hurt?
And it set me on fire. But it also made me mad. So I got the gun away from him, and I chased him. And I told him, "I'm going to shoot you. You shot me, I'm going to shoot you." He climbed up the tree. And I took the gun, and I sat down beside the tree, and I said, "Stay up there." And he said, "Let me down." I said, "Nope, you're going to stay up there till your daddy gets home." And this was, I don't know, a couple hours before his dad come home. But I sat under the tree with the BB gun, and there I stayed. And he kept begging me, "Let me down, let me know, get down." So then his dad came home. He said, "Daddy, what in the world are you doing? What's Frankie doing up the tree?" I said, "He shot me." He said, "I did not." I said, "Oh, yes, you did." And I pulled up my shirt and showed him my back. I said, "There's where he shot me." And I said, I wasn't going to let him down. I told him if he come down, I was going to shoot him. And he said, "Well, give me the gun." So I handed it to his dad. He said, "Get down, Frankie. We're going to the house." I never seen the BB gun again after that. And
Dad decided he couldn't handle the BB gun. Huh?
He took the BB gun away from him. It took a long time for that spot to go away. Mm-hmm. He shot me close enough to where it could have killed me, according to where it would have hit.
Right.
And but we made up. Us kids made up, and we played and had a good time. Yeah, we just didn't have a BB gun after that.
Say that again?
I said I milked my first cow when I was 6 years old.
Wow.
A big old Jersey cow.
Oh,
She's
that's
beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah.